Now, Scott Pruitt, this is from the New Republic. Scott Pruitt is forced to confront reality. Republicans claim the EPA chief is a victim of political attacks, an insult to actual victims of his policy. Thursday morning's hearing of the House Energy and Commerce Committee was supposed to be all about Scott Pruitt, the embattled head of the Environmental Protection Agency, but it also turned out to be about Drew Wine. Wine was 31 years old when he died last October after using paint stripper containing the toxic chemical methylene chloride. The EPA proposed a ban shortly before Barack Obama left office. However, Pruitt's EPA indefinitely delayed that ban. Pruitt was well prepared to defend himself over the many ethics scandals surrounding him. He was less prepared for this line of questioning. He said his staff was reviewing the proposed ban. This is the first of many interrogations of Pruitt on Thursday by House Democrats. In two separate hashtags, they criticized him for excessive spending on first-class flights and a 20-person security team, as well as his conflict of interest. He admitted to one lie. Now, see, here's my thing. One of those things is significantly worse than the other. The brutal conflict of interest that makes Scott Pruitt about as qualified to be the EPA head as pretty much the other appointees. I mean, this is the appointees by the Trump administration has been nothing short of Orwellian. They have people that hate the environment, heading the environment, people that hate poor people, heading housing, people that hate education, in charge of education. Mr. Douche, what is the resistance's take on all this? What is their take on Scott Pruitt?
Well, the major takeaway is this is what happens when you listen to Susan Sarandon. But aside from that, you've got to look at it like the Republican Party was a clear lesser evil choice. All these things would have been happening incrementally if we had a Democrat in power.
And why is that better?
Slight erosion over time, or a cliff just falling off? I mean, these are your choices.
Why can't we have a Green New Deal instead? So that way people actually have choices.
A Green New Deal? Is this about weed?
No, it's what's your it's about green jobs, Mr. Douche. It's about investing, first of all, in infrastructure, and also investing in green jobs, jobs that focus on renewable energies and solar and wind, solar panels and grids and windmills, and, breaking our dependence on fossil fuels once and for all, because fracking and stuff like that is at best a Band-Aid on a broken arm when it comes to the energy needs that we're going to have in this country. And renewables are totally the way to go. It's the best way for jobs. It's the best way for the planet. Every argument from economic to of course, environmental is in favor of renewables. Meanwhile, because of the hold of corporate special interests, the Democratic Party's not talking about that. I would argue that if Hillary would have had a Green New Deal as part of her platform, she'd be the president right now, because she would have won Pennsylvania. She would have won Ohio. She would have won Wisconsin. And Susan Sarandon couldn't stop her. So that's what I mean by a Green New Deal.
Well, right. And we'll be talking about those things in 2020. I mean, what you don't understand is you're really thinking short term. I mean, 4 more years of destruction makes that argument even that much stronger in 2020.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos,
free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.